YouTube, what's going on? Wreckage MG here, back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to show you the best MK18 build you can make in Grey Zone Warfare. Make sure you stick around to the end because I guarantee you've got a couple of tips and tricks you don't already know that will help you out and improve your gameplay in Grey Zone Warfare. Alright, so the first step, you're going to need Gunny level 3. Once you get the Gunny level 3, you unlock all the parts that you're going to need to build this MK18. So for starters, we're going to buy the gun he has available because most of the parts are already on the gun. It's just going to save a lot of work. We're going to head and buy that, and I'm going to show you guys how to build it. All right, so from there, once we buy the gun, if we go ahead and inspect it, so the suppressor's already on there, that's good. This is the only way as well that you can get the 20-inch barrel. You can't actually buy the barrel, so that's another reason you want to buy the gun. With the 20-inch barrel, you get the plus 20% to muzzle velocity, which is really good. And you can't buy that without buying this blueprint per se. So we go ahead, we've got that. Things we're going to change out is we're going to change out the rear grip. It already comes with the Supreme charging handle with the -6 reload time, so that's good. We're going to change out the hand grip or the underbarrel grip. The stock's the best you can get, so we leave that. And it already comes with a really good sight as well. So 1 to 6 times, it's really good for close range, and you can also take those long range shots, kind of like a DMR. But we'll talk about optics at the end because there's something I want to tell you guys. So we'll get to that after this. Also comes with the really good gas block already. And it also comes with a 60 round mag, which once you get the Gunny level 3, you should be using because you just don't have to reload as much. Yes, the reload time is a lot slower, but to be fair, it's not really that noticeable and you're not really reloading that quick anyway. And when you do reload in this game, you're doing it in a safe space. So I'd rather have the extra 60 rounds and just deal with the slowness of the reload time, but it's not that bad. All right, so from there, let's buy the rest of the stuff we need. So if we scroll down here, first thing we want to buy is we want to get this DD vertical foregrip, and I'll explain why right now. So this is the underbarrel that comes on the gun as standard. This one has plus 10 recoil control. The one that comes on it only has plus 4. Has -12 to weapon handling, where this has plus 6. So if you don't know already, weapon handling is like your aim down sight speed, and it doesn't really matter in this game because you're not running around like Call of Duty. And to be honest, when you see the build at the end, this -12 doesn't make the aim down sight that bad. And if you are getting caught out and someone runs around the corner, 9 times out of 10, you're going to spray from the hip anyway. So I would rather have the plus 10 to arm stamina drain, because more often than not, you're aiming down sights a lot. And I don't know if you've noticed already, when your arm stamina drain kicks in and there's multiple people you're trying to fight, especially when you get to places like Tiger Bay, you're going to be thankful to have the extra arm stamina drain. So that's the reasons we're going to go with this foregrip over that one. So we'll grab that. The next thing we're going to grab is the DD enhanced AR pistol grip. Okay, and I'll show you why. So the one that comes on it is quite good as well, the mod grip, but this is better. Plus 10 to recoil control, plus 10 to weapon handling, plus 6 to arm stamina drain. And if you look at the one that comes on it, basically you got plus 8, plus 6, plus 4. It's overall just better. So we're going to grab that grip. We don't need a buttstock. We don't need a suppressor. As you can see, there's not that many things we have to change. The gun's pretty good as it is. So we'll go ahead and buy them. All right, from here, you just inspect the weapon. Okay, so first thing, we'll change out the foregrip. So we drag that one out. We'll drag on the foregrip. And then from there, the rear grip. So you take off the mod grip, back on the DD grip. And now if we compare, so this is the one from the shop on the left. And this is the one I just built on the right. So it's the stock one, plus 32. We now have plus 40. The arm stamina drain on the stock one has -12. We have now plus 16. Weapon handling used to have -2. Now we have -16. And the reload time is irrelevant. So, all right. So this is what the gun looks like, just like this. So pretty sick in my opinion. The scope, you got 1 times, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times. It's going to come in really handy because this MK18 is basically like an assault rifle or DMR. So if you want to take those shots from distance, you can. Picking them off one by one. Very little recoil, very easy to control. Or if you want to back it all the way up to 1 times and put it on full auto and you just have to spray, you can do that as well. This thing's so good. at range or close range. So the other thing I wanted to just point out about this gun, now you can get a bit crazy with it if you want. This doesn't matter. This is purely aesthetics. But if you look at this one, I've already pre-made, you can actually change out the parts to make it all brown if you want. It's not a big deal, but if you want it to look aesthetically pleasing, you can. If you want to do that, I can show you right now. It's very easy. So if you go to Gunny and you look at the parts you need, so it's basically, you just have to buy the DD Riz 2 in brown. You'd buy that. All right, so from there, if you don't know already, inspect, go down to the Riz 212, that thing there, drag that off, inspect it. Okay, we're going to take off the foregrip, we'll drag on the brown one, we'll drag on the foregrip, and then you've got yourself a matching tanned MK18. So go ahead and look at that. That's how you make it kind of match and look sick. It's up to you. It's kind of a waste of money, but I like it to kind of blend in and make it look better. The other key thing I wanted to point out is, so there is a bug at the moment, and I don't know if you guys are aware. So if you put on any sort of zoomed optic, if I can just get my gun out. So if you put on any zoomed optic, when you actually, like, watch my frames in the top, right? So I've got 220, you know, kind of 210, 220. Watch when I aim. Boom. My frames instantly drop. Now, this isn't too bad because I'm in base. But when you get to places like Tiger Bay where your frames are choking already and getting really, really bad, this is a problem. So to mitigate that, what you can do is you can inspect, you can drag off the sight, drag off the 30mm rings, and then buy yourself something like this HWS holographic sight from Gunny. So you can get any sort of sight you want. That's the one I prefer. I'll show you guys right now. So all these sights, anything with, like, if you inspect it and it has a 300-meter sighting range, so basically something you can't zoom in on, any of these basically, if you buy one of them, whichever one you like, and kind of steer away from the scopes, what will happen is, if we go ahead and you can just drag that on, put that over there, and if we go into game, pull out the gun, now watch my frames, I aim down sight, boom, nothing happens. So that's something I've kind of steered to, just to help my frames. But it really is up to you guys. You can get away with using this, but if you do want the range, then obviously you're gonna have to deal with the frame loss, and you just have to put the rings back on, and then the sight, and then bang, you got the gun back. All right, so now to address the aim down sight speed. So this is the stock one you buy that has the pluses to weapon handling. Okay, so I'll just show you the aim down sight speed on this one right now. Okay, so that's that. Now if we bring in the one that we just built, okay, where we took the hit to our weapon handling, we'll just bring it out and see the difference. Now, in my opinion, it's not that much slower. Like, considering how much slower it is versus the pros you get to arm stamina drain, I'd rather be able to hold my gun up longer than being able to snappy aim down sight, because this isn't Call of Duty. You're not going to be patrolling through a mission and then have to quickly snap on a target from left to right. You know, we're pre-aiming, we're slowly taking corners, we're shooting from the hip. We're going to be back maybe taking like long sight positions and holding our breath. So in my opinion, you don't want to go for weapon handling. You want to go for recoil control, and you want to have arm stamina drain in the pluses. So that's that. The other thing I'll quickly touch on is the ammo that you're going to want to roll with this is you're going to want to use the 5.56 45mm armor piercing M855A1. Has the best velocity and has the best armor penetration damage against the higher end bots you're going to be facing in places like Tiger Bay. This ammo is really good, really reliable. It is expensive, but trust me, when you start doing these harder missions, you're going to want to use it. If you're still watching, I really appreciate it. Put down in the comments if you want me to make any more videos like this, and I will. Make sure you like and subscribe. As always, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Breakage out.